Do you think you'll ever talk to Corey again?
I will. You know, like, I don't hate Corey. Like, I don't, I can stand him. No, like, I will only because it's for our kids. Like, our kids will want us to sit in the room together where we can laugh and give kids the love that they need. I can say, oh, I never want to. Like, we have kids. They are not 18 years old yet. So it's like, it's a still ongoing journey when it comes to him being in my life, you know, but it's just strictly kids, you know, like, if it's not about the kids, you know, I feel like we done said enough. He knew where I was standing, he knew how I was feeling, I knew how he was feeling, he knew what I was missing, I know he was missing, he know what I need. So it's like, we both understand where we said to each other. So when it comes, besides that, I don't like to mix my kids into that.
So the day that you moved out or got kicked out, however way it went, where were you emotionally in that particular relationship as it pertains to it leading up to bags being put outside? Where was your relationship emotionally with you and your husband?
All over the place. And I feel like that's why that happened, you know, because we wasn't understanding each other's feelings, nor we was respecting each other's feelings on where we wanted it. And it's not more of where we wanted it, but it was like where we needed, you know. And I feel like emotionally, we was in two different pages. You know, like, I cry out all the time, so my feelings gonna always be out. But when it comes to his part, it's like, I don't know no feelings. I don't know how he feeling. I don't know. I just know when he don't know what to do or whatever, act nasty and ugly. So emotionally, and into now, like, emotionally, we just, I don't know, we just not there. It's like a wall in between me and him when it comes for our emotions, you know?
Yeah. So I want to ask you this question. It's going to feel a little hard because I feel like you answered it, but you didn't answer it. So, and I'm okay if you can't answer this, but did he kick you out?
I would just let him tell you that part. Okay. Like, I don't want to be responsible for any more reactions, you know, like, I'm not trying to cause no more ugly reactions out of nobody, you know. So whatever he says, that's what it is. Whatever he tells y'all, that's what it is. Whatever he put out there, that's what it is. Like, this is me telling y'all, you know, my part, and this is what it is. So when it comes to him, whatever he's posting or whatever, he control his action, he control his decisions. So it is what it is, you know, like.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into some of the questions that are a little more upbeat, more fun. I'm sorry to make you cry, and you know, but we appreciate you answering these questions for us. Are you seeing anyone?
Nah, I'm not seeing anyone, and I'm not thinking about that right now. Like, that's not on my mind, even though that's something people be wanting to see. Like, oh, you deserve better, but nobody knows what I really deserve but me, you know. So
when do you think you'll date again?
I don't know. That just, God will guide me, you know. Like, right now I'm just letting it go and let God, because I'm healing. So me healing, I'm not thinking about when I want to get in a relationship, would I get in another relationship. I'm not thinking about that. Like, I was in a relationship for 7 years. Now it's like, it's gonna take a lot of time to heal.
Is your DMs popping? Because I know you are so beautiful.
Oh my God.
And I know the people are lurking. They're looking at the things on the
blog. No more tears, because now we get into the real tea. Who's
in your DM? Is anybody in your DM?
Yes, it's a lot of people in my DMs. DMs are definitely flooded. Yeah, it's a lot, but that doesn't excite me, you know. It doesn't bring any, it doesn't excite me, you know, because I know when a guy looking at me, they just looking at a pretty girl with a nice little body, but they don't know nothing after that, and they're probably not even trying to come and take care of me and my kids, you know. So I'm not, that doesn't, oh yeah, girl, no, like, I can sit here and joke about it, like, oh yeah, they on my body, y'all don't know they on my body, but I'm not, like, that's not my excitement. Like, it doesn't make me feel like, oh yeah, I can get anybody I want. Like, no, that's just not my character at all, you know?
Being that you are the big deal, Carmen. You are the it factor. You are the queen of YouTube. You are the one that everybody wants to be, that everybody is gunning for. And being that this is going on, even though you're getting all of this, you know, favor, so to say, in your life and you get some catastrophe going on here and there. With the catastrophe, how is it being a single mother in this situation right now?
I'm gonna be as real as I can, only because I know that there are other single women that are going through it way worse than I am. You know, it's always a worse scenario for everything. But so far, for this time that I have been single and with my 2 kids, it has been rough, very rough. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, I got it. Yeah, I got it. But it has been very rough. Like, I'm broken, you know. And when I see my kids, it's like, they're so innocent. But CJ, he understands. CJ pay attention. CJ knows when mommy not okay. So I try, you know, and I feel like I'm about to probably wanted to cry. I just turn around and just, you know, like, just suck it in, like, suck it in. I can't let it out because my kids don't deserve to see me like that, you know? And I feel like they was always around happy faces. Like, it was always smiles. It was always joy. And now it's like a dang, it's a big transformation going on. It's rough, and I can definitely see and tell you, like, if you're a single mom and you are in a way worse situation than me, shout out to you. But you have to go to God. You have to ask God to guide you. You have to ask God to give you the strength that you need for your kids, because it's not about just us anymore. It's about our kids. So it's definitely a journey, and it's rough, and I know it's a story that I'm creating that I will be able to tell. This story is just getting started. Like, it's really just getting started.
Because it's all about Carmen, right?
It's all about Carmen. I closed one chapter.
Yes.
Now I open this new chapter, and
yeah. So what can we expect from Carmen and the All About Carmen new channel? What is it that we can expect from you, Carmen?
Guys, you know, I always be the one that I do hold water. Y'all know me, like, I'm not the one that's gonna post every move. Like, I do hold my water. I lie, y'all see, it's a big deal. So everything that I'm gonna be doing is gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna do it with a purpose. I'm gonna do it with a passion. Y'all know me, I create content. I can put up any character y'all want me to. I see myself on a big screen, you know, like, God knows my vision. God sees that Carmen just wants to make her dream come true. When it comes about Carmen, expect a lot. You know, expect a lot of fun, expect a lot of content, expect a lot of hostings. Like, when I say hosting, I'm not talking about club hosting, guys. I'm talking about going to school, talk to women, talk to younger girls, where I can create my own events, have woman empowerment, because I feel like guys do go through a lot too, and they don't really, not the person that let the emotions out a lot. I totally understand that, but us women, we are really the man. Like, we really are the man, because we really make happens, you know, like, we really hold on to just this big old roof that we have on top of us and carry with us all the way around to whatever we have to go, because nobody got us like the way we got us, you know. And that's something that I have to continue to keep reminding myself. Carmen, though, nobody got you the way you got yourself, you know what I'm saying? So All About Carmen is about just trying different things, trying to explore the world, and to just share to you guys that if I did it, you can do it too. Like, I'm not the only girl that's suffering from heartbreak and got cheated on, got embarrassed publicly. The only difference between me and you that you're watching me is my life is public. You know, like, I have millions of people watching me. I have millions of people commenting on my life. That's the only difference. But I want you to take that it has, well, then that makes her even stronger, because now you got to deal with your people. But then when you open your phone, you got to deal with all these other people. And, you know, that's part of my brain as well. So I have to deal with it. But I learned a new way how to deal with it. And now I'm putting that into this new journey that I'm going into, so I won't make the same mistakes. Who Carmen is, because I can be here and pretend to be this person, like, oh, I'm just so fancy that, but once I take this down, like, I'm really just Carmen, you know, like, I'm this Carmen that started so innocent and came here, didn't know what was gonna happen, how I was gonna end. I didn't know, you know, I was just leaving, and I learned, and I grew my own passion for it. So now that I grew my own passion for it, it's time that I make it mine. So, you know, like, God gave me this opportunity to have this lifestyle. So now it's about, okay, what can I do with it? And I just know that I have something amazing for me coming. I just know, like, that's why the storm is seems so bad and so dark, because, you know, they say, like, you have to pass the storm so you can see the light. And right now, I don't see the light. I'm being honest, I don't, because I'm scared and I'm worried. But standing here and doing this is a start, you know, like, this is the first day of being all about Carmen, you know, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I'm open to just receive everything that God has for me, you know, because I am my own person, and I'm just excited to just finally, like, let that mask out and just be like, all right, y'all, let me get back to how I was, okay? Because if we rewind 2 years ago, I was not this person, you know, like, it took 2 years for me to lose myself. So now I know that it's gonna take time to get it, but the first step is realizing you lost yourself and you are mentally, you know, just gone. And now once you realize that, now you can start moving different. I know God got me though. God is gonna lead the way for me. He's gonna walk next to me at every step of the way.
Wow, have me in tears. Last question, Carmen. I know that I'm probably asking you so many questions. What can you say to other women that watch you that's going to tune in to All About Carmen, your YouTube channel that you own? What can we expect to see when we watch you?
You know, the first thing is first, just because you're watching me doesn't give you the right to laugh at me. You know, like, never laugh at another woman's pain, because that can be you tomorrow. And what I mean about that is, like, y'all seen half of the things that I've been through in my relationship because it was public, you know. And when you read comments, nobody ever gives me, like, the strength to just keep going because I'm supposed to go through that, you know. No, instead of just like, oh, you dumb, you stupid, and it makes you feel like a less of a woman, you know. It makes you feel like, damn, like, who am I, you know, like, people saying all of these and all the stuff, and then you looking at your person, it's like, it's because of you. Like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. Like, I'm just here to be your person, be loyal to you, and provide with you and work with you. But my image is getting torn down because I'm accepting you as a man, and I'm forgiving you. But then it's like women looking at me like I'm supposed to be better because I have a platform, because I have followers. And yeah, you are right. I do supposed to be better. I'm supposed to know more, but that's why I was supposed to go through that. So now I know more, I know better, you know. So never sit here and call another woman dumb because they took their man back. You don't know why she really took that man back, you know. Like, if you was to take your man back, only you and God really knows why you take him back. Obviously, love is not enough. To be with a person, love is just not enough, you know. Like, nowadays everybody tells everybody I love you, like, that's just a word going around, you know. So it's not enough, but always remember, you gonna know when you had enough. You look at a woman crying because, you know, she didn't allow it, but she accepted what happened and talks about it, and still with that person. It doesn't mean she's dumb. It doesn't mean she's stupid, and it doesn't mean she's there because of money or because of whatever. No. It just means that obviously something that we don't know. You know, like, she's holding on to him because of her own reasons. He's holding on to her because his own reasons. But I'm still going to tell you, you're not going to really know why I was still there. It's just the fact that I hold on him in this protected space, that he's not the person that y'all think he is. He does ugly ways. He has ways. But I know who Corey was. So, you know, and when I say was, it's because that person got lost like long time ago. You know, like the husband that I fell in love with, that I was so genuinely in love, my eyes would glow when I see him. I would have this natural glow because he make me happy. That person's not there anymore, you know? It's not in. I'm not the same Carmen either, you know, because of what I've been through. It caused you to change. So when you realize and you feel it in your heart that your heart just itching, like your heart just feel heavy, that means something just not right. And that's when it became on me feeling like, okay, this is just not feeling right anymore. Like my heart is not allowing me to accept the love, and my mind is not allowing me to see him how I used to see him years ago, because it's not the same person. So never laugh at another woman's pain, because that can be you tomorrow or 2 days after that. Or that can be your mom, your auntie, your sister. It can be anybody. And trust me, you will not want to be in them shoes. Like, at all, trust me. Never take anything for granted. Never. And I always remember that your story and my story are completely 2 different stories. And it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel sad. But when you're feeling, that's mean you are healing. And that's the process that I am now.
Well, we are excited for you. We are so ready for the All About Carmen YouTube page. We're like obsessed over you. We love you so much. Like, thank you so much for answering all of our questions, and thank you so much for just being an open book, and we're so grateful, Carmen. Thank you so much. Is there any last words you want to say before we close?
No, guys. If I was to just tell you one thing, and one thing only, don't lose yourself for nobody. Don't do that, because that's the worst thing ever. You see? That's where it's going to put you in such a dark space. You know, like, don't lose yourself for nobody. Because when you lose yourself for somebody and that person leave, you lost. You stuck. And you just there. You know now? You have to pick yourself up. You have to find yourself again. You have to love yourself again. And you have to do everything again by yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody got you the way you got yourself. You know? So we ended up with tears. But it's okay, guys. Because this is what it needed to be done.
Thank you so much, Carmen. We love you. It's all about Carmen.
It's all about Carmen. Thank you so much, guys. And just know that this journey is gonna be a big deal for sure. Like, I stand on that. And y'all know one thing about me. Every time I tell y'all I'm gonna do something, I do it. And I'm gonna do it the right way just for you guys. But this is a big deal. So guys, I hope you guys have all the answers that y'all were looking for, even though. And now I have to really go, you know, fry bigger fish, because this fish right here got fried and burned. And I appreciate y'all so much for having me. I'm super excited. Now I have to walk away because this is the end of it. So see you guys next time, guys. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next time.